And for more, Akshay Dongre joins us on the phone line from Varanasi for more. Well, Akshay, what is the agenda for today's meeting between Prime Minister Modi and his Mauritius counterpart, and the significance of the meeting in historic city of Varanasi?
Well, as far as the major agenda of the meeting today, the bilateral meet that's going to take place between the two prime ministers, is to bring the two nations closer together. We are, as you rightly mentioned, have elevated our partnership to a comprehensive strategic partnership. And there have been a lot of things on the agenda, even when Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Mauritius earlier this year. So, as far as Navinchandra Ramgoolam is concerned, he is in Varanasi right now, and he will be calling on the Foreign Secretary at about 10:30 a.m. today. Then later, about 11:30 a.m., there will be a calling on by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Prime Minister Ramgoolam. There will be a bilateral discussion on all sort of agendas between the two countries, bringing the two countries closer together. As you rightly mentioned, that this is the parliamentary constituency of Prime Minister, but this is also one of the oldest cities inhabited by humans in the world. This has been a cradle of civilization. Varanasi has been considered one of the most historic cities with a lot of similarities in a lot of civilizations that we see around the world. So as far as the significance of Varanasi is concerned, there is immense, and that perhaps is the reason why Prime Minister Ramgoolam arrived here yesterday and will be leaving tomorrow. So in total, we can see that he'll be in Varanasi for 3 days before he moved on for the next leg of his 8-day visit. Besides the bilateral, agendas, if we go into specific, maritime security is one of the core agenda between the two countries. India is the resident power of the Indian Ocean region, and that comes with a lot of responsibilities as well. Providing safety to the entire Indian Ocean region, the Indo-Pacific, freedom of trade, freedom of navigation, freedom from attempts of piracy, and lot more threats that persist in the region will be discussed between the two countries on how also to ensure that India and Mauritius, significantly enhance their ties and trade in the upcoming days. If you, go deeper into the bilateral agenda, there are a lot of things that have been discussed earlier and will be discussed at length when the two prime ministers meet. That includes tourism, education, industry, sports, and much more. Prime Minister had mentioned specifically about the Girmitia community, the community of indentured laborers who traveled from India, or rather who were taken from India to different parts of the world, to island countries such as Mauritius, which was inhabited by the Indian indentured laborers who were taken there for sugarcane farming, and now have enhanced their role in the community, from indentured laborers to even Prime Minister as we see today. Back to you.
All right, Akshay, thank you so much for all those details from Varanasi itself.